Hello, I'm Andre Gregory, and welcome to Bravo's feature presentation of Swimming to Cambodia. Spalding Gray has been called a cross between Lily Tomlin and Mark Twain. As we'll soon see, he's really something all his own. Ever since 1979, when Gray performed his first solo monologue, he has managed to talk his way from the experimental reaches of contemporary theater into the mainstream, bringing along only a glass of water and a desk as his basic props. Gray began as an actor in the 60s, performing mostly in regional theaters and off Broadway. During the early 70s, he joined up with an experimental troupe in New York, where, among other things, he played the leading role in the premiere of Sam Shepard's play, Tooth of Crime. It wasn't long before Gray and a few of his colleagues started their own improvisational troupe. They called it the Worcester Group. Did you know that Willem Dafoe, one of the stars of Platoon, also came out of the Worcester Group? And it was there in a tiny space called the Performing Garage that Gray began his career as a professional storyteller. My own theater group, the Manhattan Project, performed its own amazing production of Alice in Wonderland at the Performing Garage, so I was privileged to see almost every role Spalding played there. Swimming to Cambodia is Gray's most celebrated monologue. Gray performed the piece all around the country on a tour which included a successful 3-month run at New York's Lincoln Center. The film version, which we'll see tonight, was directed by Jonathan Demme. Demme shot 3 separate performances and put them together into this superb tour de force. I, too, am a storyteller. Storytellers love each other's stories. So with great pleasure, I present a truly wonderful work by my colleague, the phenomenal Spalding Gray, in Swimming to Cambodia. And now, Swimming to Cambodia.
Coming up next on Bravo, Tom Conti stars in Table Manners, the first play in Alan Ayckbourn's witty comedy trilogy, The Norman Conquests. Next on Bravo. He has a silly walk. He gets very angry.
I don't eat squirrels, do I?
He can be hard on himself.
Well, I must be punished then, mustn't I? You're a naughty boy!
But he's a smart dresser.
And now for something completely different.
He's the wacky and unpredictable John Cleese. Trace his comedy roots from the early days.
I am also a chartered accountant. I am a chartered accountant, too. I am a gorilla.
To Monty Python.
There was a lot of anger in all of us, and a fair amount of paranoia in the group, and plenty of envy.
And Fawlty Towers.
Basil?
Hi there, just checking the doors.
Find out what makes this comic genius tick. John Cleese. Thursday on Bravo. Can you identify this man?
My name is Theophilus P. Wild Beast.
Or this man?
My name is Dikos.
Or this man?
He said, can you identify yourself? I looked in the mirror, I said, that's me.
They're all...
Mr. Lenny Henry. Lenny Henry.
But who is Lenny Henry? What is his shoe size? And is it true what they say about him and garden vegetables? Let's find out right away.
He shot to the top with Tracy Ullman, and now he's come to conquer America.
A black guy with an English accent? Bob, get over here and listen to this. Say that again, son.
From his humble working-class origins...
I don't know what this guy's making. I don't know what he's doing. I didn't know then. I don't know now.
To his first big break.
You may have seen some of these impressions before.
But not in color.
To his non-stop rise to stardom.
I was a big TV star for quite a while.
Spend the night with England's #1 comic.
Tonight is your night. I'm gonna let you have my body.
When Bravo Profile presents Lenny Henry, premiering Thursday, November 24th at 10 Eastern.
What do these people have in common? From the eccentric to the electric, they're today's top talents. Meet them at work and at play every Thursday on Bravo Profile.
Hello, I'm Frank Langella, and welcome to this Bravo Theater presentation. Tom Conti stars in Alan Ayckbourn's superb trilogy of comedies, The Norman Conquests. These are 3 different plays, but they're also one and the same play. Ayckbourn has brilliantly managed to tell the same ongoing story from 3 different points of view in 3 separate and complete shows. The action all takes place at a British country house over a long weekend. The first play unfolds in the dining room of the house, the second in the living room, the third in the garden. Each time a character leaves a room, his exit becomes an entrance in one of the other plays. The Norman Conquests was originally performed on separate nights in England and became something of a national event. As you can imagine, preparing it was an enormous task. The director says it meant in effect rehearsing 3 full-length plays at once. All the actors had to relate to the other plays while remembering the one they were doing. He called it the method actor's nightmare. Ayckbourn is said to have conceived of the idea out of his fascination with time and space. For the audience, he described it as a 3-ended ball of string. It doesn't matter where you start to unravel it. And now, part 1 of the Norman Conquests. Table manners.